Hello everyone, my name is Adrian, and this is Isaiah and I's movie pitch project. The movie we picked was the Telltale Heart movie.
Okay, so this is why we chose to pitch our movie to Netflix studios. Okay, so why Netflix? We chose Netflix because over 75% of US households have a subscription of Netflix. Also, Netflix can be on everything from your phone to your computer to your gaming console to even your car. And plus, since Netflix was founded within the last 15 years, most of its systems are up to date, which will vastly improve the quality of the movie. And finally, since Netflix has a lot of advertising, it will bring more people to watch the movie, which will lead to more revenue.
Moving on, we have the theme and topics. Moving on to the theme and topics. The theme of Edgar Allan Poe's The Telltale Heart is that fear can turn into violence. This is supported by the narrator saying that he was scared of the old man's eye and that he would do anything to get rid of it. The topics we chose for this movie are sanity, fear, innocence, betrayal, and suffering. Moving on, we have the setting and genre. The rating we give this movie was an R rating because of the graphic scenes it contains, while the narrator kills the old man. The genre we gave this movie was a horror mystery as it is placed in a mansion within a town in the Midwest. The Telltale Heart is a story that conveys schizophrenia and mystery for viewers. The appeal of this movie. This movie is perfect for people who love suspense and twists and turns.
Okay, so next we are going to go over the main plot of the movie. Okay, so the plot will mainly follow through the main events of the story, such as the murder, the panic, and the cover up. But it will also have some changes to liven it up a little bit. So, first of all, instead of the main character being the narrator, the old man killed by him will play the narrator, which will create sort of a third person omniscient point of view. Then, also, after killing the old man, the main character was saw screaming at himself in the mirror, which also alerts the neighbor, and this also further shows that he is going insane and is not mentally well. The main character will also keep the eyes of the old man hidden in a jar in his cupboard as a sort of trophy for his kill, because he was explaining how his eyes were bothering him because they were like the eyes of a crow. Okay, so now we're going to go over the main cast that we would hopefully like to have. Okay, so first of all, the old man will be played by Morgan Freeman, and he will be narrating throughout the movie and will also give the viewers a sort of a familiar voice to listen to. Then, the main character will be played by Christian Bale, which will hopefully create a more dramatic movie in some parts of the movie. Eddie Murphy will also play the neighbor who called the police, and it will serve as a sort of cameo for the viewers, which will hopefully get them more excited for the movie. Then finally, the two police officers will be played by Adam Sandler and Steve Buscemi, which will hopefully make the tense moments seem more lively and energetic. Okay, so now it's time to go over the shock value of the movie. Okay, so the movie will have all sorts of things like suspense, twists and turns, and emotional manipulation. Some of the suspense will be created because since the main character is not in a good mental state, it will also make it more unpredictable. And the movie will also have a lot of twists and turns because, like I said before, the main character is unpredictable and the viewer will not be able to tell what will be his next moves. And it will also cause a lot of emotional manipulation because the main character is basically fighting with himself in his mind, if that makes sense.
Now, moving on to the poster. Now, moving on to the poster that we made for this movie. We made this poster with the idea that Edgar Allan Poe used the old man's heartbeat in his story to signify the narrator's guilty feelings for killing the old man.
Okay, now, finally, some people might be thinking, oh, there's no real reason why we should make this movie. But the thing is, this movie will have many themes and topics that people could relate through their life experiences and everyday experiences.